1026 kilohertz. Mas pinalakas, mas pinalawak, at mas pinakikinggan.
Ekonomiya, negosyo, kalakalan at pagkakakitaan. Ito ang pangunahing agenda ni Veteran Business Editor Delphine S.D. Perez at ng kanyang associate. Business Agenda sa Sunshine Radio. Alamin ang mga current issues sa ekonomiya, galaw ng stock market, foreign exchange at mga patok na negosyo na maaari nating pasukan. Makinig sa kwento ng mga entrepreneur at mga taong nagtagumpay sa negosyo. Business Agenda sa Sunshine Radio. Palatuntunang handog sa mga negosyanteng Pinoy at sa mga nais pumasok sa pagninegosyo. Business Agenda sa Sunshine Radio. Makinig, matuto at magnegosyo. At ngayon, narito ang ating mga program host, ang Veteran Business Editor na si Delphine S.D. Perez, kasama si Roman Floresca, Business Editor ng Philippine Star, at si Chit Juan, Social Entrepreneur.
Magandang umaga po. Ang pag-uusapan po nating negosyo ngayon ay tsokolate. Isang uri, special na tsokolate na tamang-tama ang pang-giveaway ng mga may okasyon na mga kumpanya, mga pamilya at kung iba't ibang parte sa iba't ibang parte ng Pilipinas, lalo na pagka darating ang Pasko. Okay, special giveaway. Yan po ay mula sa Villa del Conte. Okay, Villa del Conte. Isang Italy-made chocolate na dinidistribute dito sa Pilipinas. Para makatikim tayo ng specially made designed chocolate ng mga Italiano. Narito sa atin po mismo ang presidente ng Villa del Conte upang ipaliwanag sa atin ang kagandahan, ng kasarapan at ng tsokolating ito at kung ano ang kanilang ginagawa, nasaan ang kanilang market at ano ang lagay ng negosyo ng tsokolate sa Pilipinas, si Mr. Vince Aldanese. Pero bago ko sila ibigay sa inyo, narito muna ang ilang mga highlight sa negosyo sa business and economy. Yung pong piso ay patuloy pong lumalakas, 41.86 na po ang palit sa $1. Okay, good luck po sa mga importers at sa gobyerno magbabayad ng ating utang. Pero bad luck po sa mga exporters at sa mga kamag-anak naming OFWs dahil ibig sabihin paliit ng paliit ang palit ng kanilang kinikitang dolyar. Samantala, pinirmahan na po ang matagal nang hinihintay ng bansa. Yung pong executive order sa mining na nag-a-amend po sa ating Mining Act. Okay, hopefully mawawala na po ang mga sigalot, kasakuyang sigalot sa iba't ibang panig ng Pilipinas na kung saan mayroon pong ino-operate na mining dahil po diyan ay napahinto po ang kanilang operation, pati na po yung pansamantalang pagpigil ng application sa pag-aproba ng application sa mining ay tinutukoy po ng executive order na ito. Sa mga darating pong araw, iimbita tayo iimbitahin natin ang mga pinuno sa Department of Environment at Natural Resources or sa Bureau of Mines and Geodetic Services para maipaliwanag po ang impact ng bagong executive order na ito on mining. Yung pong habang ang piso po ay lumalakas na taliwas po sa interest ng mga exporters, may magandang balita naman po galing sa kanila. Tumaas po ang export natin ng mga 19.7% sa nakaraang 17 buwan. Okay. At mantala ang ating pong stock market ay bumagsak ng kaunti. Pero kaunti lang po, stabilized pa rin. Ang stabilisado pa rin po, hindi pa po masyadong bumagsak. Ang mantala yung Asian stock markets po ay kasama ng Philippine stock market ay bumagsak din po ng kaunti. Ganyan po talaga sa stock market, up and down, up and down. Pasok labas po ay yung mga pumapasok dyan dahil karaniwan ay mga investors po yan na hahanap lang po ng pagkakakitaan at pagka nakasilip na ng kikitaan, lalabas na yan. Tapos pag bumaba ng gusto, pag alam nilang tataas na naman, papasok na naman yan. Tulad po nung siguro ng ating guest dito, kung siya po nag-i-invest sa stock market, tanungin din natin mamaya. Okay, bigay na namin sa inyo si Mr. Vince G. Aldanese, President po ng Villa del Conte. Good morning, sir.
Good morning ho.
Akala ko Italiano kay.
Hindi, Espanyol. I mean, Pilipino ako. Dito ako pinanganak, dito ako lumaki. Pero, Espanyol, Filipino.
So, hablo Espanyol. Mucho.
Bastante.
Habla Espanyol. Bastante. Okay. Hanggang dyan lang ako.
Hanggang dyan.
Okay. Okay. See. Okay. Itong Chocolato. Anong pangalan ng chocolate mo doon?
Villa del Conte Cioccolato Sublime.
Villa del Conte Cioccolato Sublime.
Pangalan ng company na.
Pangalan ng chocolate.
Yeah, ng chocolate company.
Chocolate company. Okay. Hanggang saan ngayon umaabot yung chocolate na to? Dito, ikaw ang exclusive distributor.
Correct. Ini-import namin yung chocolates. Gawa lahat yung chocolates sa Italy.
Sa Italy.
And then, ini-import namin dito and for distribution. So, yung mismong Villa del Conte, the company Villa del Conte was locally created here and yung brand
purposely
was created.
To distribute this specially made Italian chocolate
Correct.
product. Is this one of the top chocolate in Italy?
You know, they're a main distributor sa Italy. And they've got a lot of competitors, so they've got a lot of customers worldwide, but I honestly don't know exactly where they are in the rankings.
Yes,
as far
okay.
as best
But
chocolates sa
you
Italy.
are sure this is worldwide distributed?
It's worldwide wide distributed,
I
yes.
see. Pero dito sa Pilipinas, hindi ito basta-basta nakikita kung saan.
Correct.
Iba yata yung direksyon ng iyong marketing dito.
Ang ginawa namin is that kasi main distributors, wholesaler distributors sila sa Italy, no? So ang ginawa namin, establish namin yung brand dito, and what we decided to do is open up different stores or kiosks, and binibenta we started by selling it that way to the public para ma-introduce yung Italian chocolate sa public dito sa Pilipinas.
So far, kailan ka pa nag-umpisa?
In fact, July 15 will be 1 year.
July 15 will 1 year.
We opened up our first store last year, July 15.
Where?
Sa Shangri-La Mall, sa EDSA.
Shangri-La Mall pa, ha?
Correct. Yun ang first store namin. And since then, we've opened up 3 more stores. So we already have 4 stores within Metro
Ibig
Manila.
sabihin, talagang tinatanggap.
Oo. We're very, very lucky. I mean, we opened up the first store and people have had a chance to taste the product, and some of the malls were very kind to approach us, and we've been very fortunate, and we've had a wonderful relationship sa mga malls.
From Shangri-La to the malls.
Shangri-La Mall muna, and then
Shangri-La
doon kami
Mall.
sa Greenbelt 5
Greenbelt
sa second
5.
floor, and then sa Resorts World ho.
Resorts World.
And then the last
Saan
one
yun eh?
across from Naiya 3, sir. Resorts World, the hotel and casino.
Yes, okay, tama.
And then the last one sa Trinoma ho, third floor sa
Trinoma, yung bago doon. Ano?
Correct.
Okay, kumusta ang benta?
Mabuti naman, sir. Tulad na sinasabi nila, mabait ang Diyos, sir.
So, nakita ko itong dala mong sample naka-package. Ibig sabihin, ito pinagbibili mo din ng naka-package na ganito?
Correct. Yun ho yung standard packaging namin sa stores. Yun ang color theme namin and our standard packaging. Pero that's what you find in the store level. Pero ang ginagawa namin is nag-branch out ho kami sa mga customized packaging for whether weddings or daughters turning 18.
Customized packaging.
Correct.
Ibig sabihin, inaangkop
Correct.
sa okasyon.
Correct.
Kagaya nitong packaging na ito, para saan itong packaging
Yun ho,
na hawak ko?
Yun ang standard packaging namin sa stores ho.
Sa stores.
Correct.
Okay. Nakikita tayo worldwide sa ating website. At para po sa mga nakikinig sa amin, pwede niyong buksan ng inyong internet at hanapin kami sa www.sunshinetvradio.com. At makikita niyo po ang gandang lalaki ni Mr. Aldanese. Binata ka pa ba?
Matanda na ho ako and very happily married.
Wow, okay. Pareho tayo, kaya lang lamang ako sa'yo kasi meron ako mga apo.
Okay. Yung eldest ko 19 lang ho, sir.
So far, bukod sa iyong 4 na outlets sa kasalukuyan ay ang direksyon nyo pa ay mag-cater sa mga occasions, special occasions.
Correct, sir.
Pang regalo.
Correct.
Okay. Ano naman ang lagay ng strategy ito na pangregalo? Marami bang bumebenta ba?
Very much so, sir. Kasi nag-umpisa kami sa mga wedding scene, no, for wedding giveaways for brides. Kasi a lot of times parang binibigyan mo yung bride and groom to be maraming options.
Ito yung kanilang tsokolate, no. Titikman natin 'to mamaya. Titikman natin 'to mamaya, kung talagang masarap.
So kino-customize namin yung for the bride and groom to be sa budget nila ho. And then now, nagbabranch out kami sa corporate and Christmas giveaways.
Corporate, looking to the future, ha?
Well, I mean, hindi lang future, pero right now nga ho. Kasi, I mean...
Preparation na ngayon, no?
Oh, I mean, ready na ho kami. So, like last year, fortunate kami, we had a few clients. So, ini-expand namin further for this Christmas and corporate giveaways for this year.
So, pwede nang umorder sa iyo ang mga tao, ang mga kliyente. Sa kasalukuyan kasi ito ini-import pa ito sa Italy as of today dapat nakahanda na, no?
Actually, sir, ang ginagawa namin ini-import namin dito 3-4 times a year. So meron andito na ho yung produkto. So ang kailangan lang gawin is, tawagan kami, we sit down with our graphic artist.
You have enough products here.
Correct, yes.
But siguro yung sales mga 3 or 4 months from now o-orderin pa para
sa Christmas.
Para sa Christmas.
Correct.
Kasi mahirap naman yung maluluma yun, di ba?
Correct.
Mas masarap yung bago rin.
Correct.
Okay. Ngumingiti ang iyong brand manager. Okay ba yung pag-uusap namin? Kasama po niya dito yung brand manager ni Mr. Aldanese, si Miss Shane Mason. Okay? Pero ayaw pakita sapagkat baka raw makita niyo ang kanyang kagandahan ay mabighani kayo sa kanya, hindi sa tsokolate. Okay? Ano ang sitwasyon po ng chocolate industry dito sa inyong assessment?
Sa totoo lang, the chocolate industry is doing very, very well. No, may maraming, we have a lot of fellow chocolate companies, and basically, there's very few people that really don't like chocolate, and there's enough chocolate lovers to go around for everybody. So the industry is doing very, very well, in my opinion.
So pero alam mo, ang tsokolate ay talagang popular na popular from tot to the old people.
Correct.
From the children to our grandparents.
Correct.
Ang problema, ngayong nagiging health conscious sa mga tao hindi ba medyo yung iba naglilimit sa matamis.
Correct. Ang ginagawa usually nila, tinatanong nila ano yung ratio namin. Kung sinasabi namin, usually they say dark chocolate is healthier, pero minsan tinatanong nila sa mga, wherever they buy, what is your dark chocolate content?
Dark chocolate, ito ba dark?
Yung I have some dark and some milk there.
Okay, what is the meaning? What does that mean?
Which one? The dark chocolate? Dark. Well, I mean, they say the dark chocolate is healthier, and people who can't take too much sugar, who are very, very limited, they try to stick to dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate. Healthier in the sense na hindi masyado nakaka-induce ng sugar ng mga kliyente. Ito ba dark?
Dark chocolate ho yan with
dark chocolate.
With the coffee cream.
Naku, baka hindi ako makapagsalita pag tikman ko. Titikman ko sana para maikwento sa ating mga tagapakinig ang lasa. Pero nasisigurado ako sa amoy pa lang masarap na no? Pero mamaya na. Ngayon, pagpatuloy po natin ang diskusyon sa industriya ng tsokolate. Kasi sa Italy, alam namin ito ay malaganap na industriya. Sa Pilipinas ay malaganap din ang market dito ng chocolate kasi paborito to ng lahat. Okay, although may mga locally made chocolates.
Correct.
Okay. Hindi natin pagko-comparein yung quality. Oy, may text tayo. Teka. Meron alam mo, naka-text jack tayo no? Yung ating mga nakikinig pwedeng mag-text sa atin. Yung pong mga gustong mag-text, no? Magtanong o kaya gustong manghingi ng chocolate sa akin. Ito, marami akong chocolate dito. Ilagay lang po ilisulat lang po sa inyong cellphone ang DZAR, ang inyong tanong o komento, ang pangalan at kung taga saan kayo at ipadala po sa 2299. Okay, mula kay Marlene Flores ng Marikina. DZR. May special packages po ba kayo for debut? How much po dapat ang budget ko? May mga debut.
Yeah, no, gumagawa kami, we have special packaging for debut. But ang ginagawa ho namin is that the person who's interested sits down with our graphic artist,
Okay,
no, and then i-design ninyo yung actual package ho na gusto ninyo. And as far as pricing goes, we don't have any specific pricing. Ginagamit namin yung budget ho ng kliyente. So
Ayun.
whether it's debut,
I
wedding, corporate,
see.
always with their budget. So para we will be able to accommodate
So,
everybody.
Kailangan makipag-usap sa inyo para
Correct.
alam natin yung budget, alam natin kung anong package ang magagawa.
Correct.
Ayun. So, okay. Okay, uulitin po natin. I-text po ang DCAR, space, ang message, ang pangalan at address at ipadala nyo sa 2299 kung gusto nyo makipag-communicate sa amin. Habang kami nagkukwentuhan, nag-i-interviewhan dito ni Mr. Aldanese. Pinag-uusapan po namin ang state of chocolate in the Philippines, including na yung state of the chocolate in Italy. Of course, talagang malaganap yung chocolate sa Italy, no? Kaya nga na-export yan sa ibang bansa, no?
Correct.
At yung quality niya hindi na hindi na mako-question.
Correct.
Okay. Yung kayang quality ng chocolate na ginagawa sa Pilipinas, mako-compare natin saan sila sa compare sa quality ng chocolate sa ibang bansa tulad ng sa Italy.
I mean, yung comparison, yung advancement natin dito as far as yung chocolate makers natin dito and chocolate professionals, we're doing very, very well. In fact, lately, nagpadala ng samples sa akin of some of the cacao beans,
Beans
that we're growing dito sa Pilipinas, and the quality is really, really very good, no? So, as far as I know, the cacao export from the Philippines abroad is doing very, very well. So, that means that it's passing certain standards. So when they actually make products abroad, so I think we're very, very competitive and very, very comparable tayo, especially as far as the quality of the cacao beans.
Kasi marami naman tayong tanim na cacao dito.
Correct.
Kaya nga nakakagawa rin ng chocolate. At least hindi lahat. At least yung mga pagkukulang sa market ay napipill up natin.
Correct.
Pero sa tingin ko, kulang pa tayo ng supply.
We could do better.
Tulad din ng supply ng gatas, no?
Oo.
Kulang tayo sa gatas. Ito, ginagamitan nyo ng gatas, di ba?
Correct.
So, anong gatas ang ginagamit ninyo?
It's
sa Italy ginagawa,
sa
siyempre.
Italy ginagawa.
I see. Wala bang pagkakataon o wala ba sa inyong kontrata with the Italian company na later on dito ito manufacture?
Actually, it's interesting kasi the people from Italy talk to me because ang gusto na sana nila gawin is to bring some of the cacao beans na ginagamit nila kasi they get it from the Ivory Coast. Gusto nila sana mag-set up ng factory dito and to set up a line.
That's good.
Para matest natin kung pwede natin gawin dito. And at the same time, gamitin rin natin yung cacao natin
Definitely,
dito locally.
magagamit natin ang ating local cacao, mabibigyan natin ng trabaho ang ating magsasaka.
Correct.
Good for our economy.
Correct. No, that's really important because to give back, because you know what, we can open jobs and opportunities for a lot of people. So they were actually talking about that when I visited them last February.
Yeah. Definitely. That's a good news, ha?
Correct.
And good development. Kasi kung lahat ng katulad mo na nag-i-import ng foreign product, then eventually may induce mo ang iyong principal na magtayo ng factory dito.
Correct.
Sa Pilipinas, marami kang matutulungan. Ang bansa natin, matutulungan natin.
In fact,
kababayan natin.
they're coming. The plan is for them to come on September, end of September. So
Really,
to actually take a look at certain properties or areas that they can maybe buy land and invest. So
Okay.
sana sir.
Magandang development yan sapagkat hindi na po matatawaran ng kahalagahan ng ang mga foreign investors na makers ng mga foreign products na i-import natin ay gagawa ng planta rito. Yan po ang more permanent investment.
Correct.
At maganda po sa ating economy, makapagbibigay ng trabaho sa ating milyon-milyong mga kababayang walang trabaho. Maaaring mababawasan rin ng mag-abroad, mag-OFW. At at lalakas ang ating ekonomiya. Pero meanwhile, Mr. Aldanese, or shall I call you Vince?
Vince na lang ho.
Vince, hindi kaya magaling na yung ating local kakao ay ialok mo sa kanila para subukan namang gumawa ng Italian chocolate with our local cacao?
Actually, what we've done is we've sent them some of our cacao to experiment with. In fact, nagpadala rin kami ng ube powder recently. Kasi, to experiment with different flavors. So, nagpadala ho kami sa Italy, and they're actually playing around with it now. They're
Very
testing
good,
it,
very
quality.
good.
So, ginawan ho namin yun. I mean, because kung pwede natin tulungan our country as far as exporting of products and using our raw materials, bakit hindi? I mean, at the end, it's for our country to grow.
Wow, congratulations at hinahangaan ko kayo kasi hindi na pala namin dapat sabihin o i-suggest. Ginagawa na ninyo. At kung ganyan ang ating mga negosyanteng Pilipino, siguro magtulong-tulong lang tayo, hindi lalayong tayo ay umunlad. Sa halip na umurong. Tulad ng pag-urong na epekto ng ginagawa ng iba nating mga kababayan. Sorry pero
okay,
alam mo na, despite the fact na may mga magandang nangyayari sa atin, meron naman pangit. Pero talagang ganyan ang bansang umuunlad no?
Correct.
Developing country is full of troubles.
Correct.
Pero pagkadating ng araw tayo nakabangon, talagang uusad tayo. Tulong-tulong lang.
No, sa totoo lang, I mean, the Philippines talaga, if you really look at it, we really are a player, not only in Asia or Southeast Asia. We are a player. And for somebody to not take a good look at opportunities dito sa Pilipinas, it's very, very sad. We have so much to offer. We really do.
Maraming magagandang may bibigay tayo sa kanila.
Totoo.
Ang problema nga lamang ay maraming mga pangit na nadibigay sa kanila. Una na nga po sa media ay lumalabas mas marami, binibigyan ng highlight yung mga negative, no?
Correct.
Siguro panahon upang talagang tayo magtulong-tulong. Okay, meron naman tayo pong text dito mula kay Mark Bermudez ng Olympia, Makati. Ano po ang kakaiba sa chocolate ninyo against sa mga compared sa mga locally produced chocolate dito sa Pilipinas?
Kasi yung main difference is yung mga ingredients minsan na ginagamit sa Italy, it's very, very different. Sometimes there are ingredients na nasa Italy na hindi mo mahanap dito. But primarily the biggest difference is there are certain standards na fina-follow that Italy is trying to follow or fall under, no? And they get their cacao beans from usually primarily sa Ivory Coast. It turns out when they do the roasting process of the beans and all that, there's a particular flavor and aftertaste that they're looking for through the roasting process, and it fits what they're trying to sell out to the public. And if I had to say, the biggest difference would really be the level of the cacao beans. Even though we're very, very competitive, and a lot of countries have used our cacao beans, as far as we are concerned, the level that we need is found primarily in the Ivory Coast.
Ivory Coast. So, may mga kailangan pa tayong gawin sa Pilipinas para yung quality ng kakao natin ay mapag-igi.
Correct.
Ibig sabihin na yan ba'y nasa pagtatanim o nasa climate?
Kasi ang maganda dito sa Philippines, the climate is absolutely perfect, no? But the thing is that because we perhaps don't have the necessary steps or technology or even the handling of the actual beans once you actually pick it and all that, I think when you have systems in place, then I think you're going to be able to really be a huge competitor, especially as far as export. And if God is smiling upon us, we'll open up factories here and we'll create and make the product here and really be a major force in the chocolate industry.
Okay. So, well, at least may pag-asa pa tayo.
No, absolutely. Okay. Absolutely.
I see. So, meanwhile, meron pong tanong uli dito mula sa San Juan kay Chari Velez. Ano po ang mga products ninyo?
Well,
ito.
I mean, currently we carry primarily pralines. Nung nag-introduce kami ng product, it's primarily pralines, whether it's in balls or in sticks.
Ano yung pralines?
Well, I mean, it's a particular type of chocolate, and what it is that we either mix it with a particular flavor. Kunyari may strawberry or chocolate flavor. Sometimes it's got a particular filling, or what we use instead of nuts, we use ang tawag namin doon cereale, no? But what we started introducing now is we also started with truffles, because we notice a lot of people like truffles. But yung mga truffles namin, it's got a powdered coating sa ibabaw, and in fact we're just introducing it within the next 5 to 6 days sa mga stores namin, with really some incredible flavors, like things that like castañas. It's something that we like in our country, but we've done it in such a way wherein it's a truffle
so
based.
iba-ibang flavor depende sa kahalong prutas, ano?
Correct.
Okay, ito anong klaseng flavor at ano to mga chocolate?
That's all the flavors that we carry, whether it's
andito lahat.
All of them, whether it's coffee, whether it's caramel, with banana, strawberry.
Okay. I see. Iba-iba kasi ang flavor ng chocolate pwede magawa, no?
Correct. Ang maganda dito is that if they order regular package, and normally we just put a variety of everything, pero if you are a Villa del Conte fan, you can build it to the way you want. Kung gusto mo sabihin, all I want are these flavors, that's all we'll build for you.
Okay. Okay, marami pa tayong pag-uusapan at wag po kayong aalis, mag-news break lang po tayo.
Thank you.
Usapang business. Malit man o malakihan, basta't pagkakakitaan. Pag-uusapan sa Usapang Business.
Mom, when can I get a driver's license?
When you turn 18.
And when can I get a new bike?
On your birthday, honey.
When can we have an internet connection? All my friends are on Facebook.
That's easy. Instantly.
Introducing PLDT Internet at Home. Get unlimited local calls plus unlimited internet in an instant for only $9.90 a month.
And Mom, when can I have a girlfriend?
Never! Mom! Ikaw talaga?
PLDT Internet at Home is available at PLDT business offices and Biliscabit booths instantly. Call 101-328 now.
Dula ang UP, the official theater group of the University of the Philippines, opens its 37th season with the restaging of Noli Me Tangere, the opera, the critically acclaimed operatic retelling of Jose Rizal's masterpiece. Directed by Alexander Cortez with music direction by Camille Lopez Molina, and stars some of the finest classically trained singers in the country. Noli Me Tangere, the opera runs from July 18 to 22, 25 to 29. August 1 and 2, and 8 to 11 at the Wilfredo Maria Guerrero Theater, Palma Hall, University of the Philippines, Diliman. For more information, contact the Dulaang UP office at 926-1349 or 433-7840.
Jomar, yung 8 a.m. presentation natin, na-move.
Yes!
7 a.m. na!
Ha? Hirap no, Jomar. Pero, ang new Pure Foods Crisp and Juicy Drumettes Beer Battered, chicken na lang! Ang favorite mong crispy, delicious, and juicy fried chicken, chicken na lang! Drumstick na malaman kasi boneless. Chicken na lang! I-prepare! New Pure Foods Crisp and Juicy Drumettes Beer Battered. Chicken na lang ang fried chicken. Also try Pure Foods Crisp and Juicy Drumettes Buffalo Style.
Kalayaan at katotohanan sa Sunshine Radio.
Oras natin dito sa himpilan ng DZAR Sunshine Radio, alas 10:30 ng umaga.
Ang oras hatid sa inyo ng Kasangga Party List. Kasangga mo sa negosyo at serbisyo.
DZAR Balita.
Magandang umaga. Narito ang mga balita sa oras na ito. Kabuhayan Showcase ipinagkaloob sa pitong OFWs. May detalye si kapartner Brenda Manalo. Brenda?
Pinagkalooban ng Villar Foundation ang tig-iisang Kabuhayan Showcase ang 7 bigong overseas Filipino workers na bumalik sa bansa tapos sa personal na humingi ng tulong sa programang sa OFW. Ito ay kaugnay pa rin ang pagdiriwang sa ika-20 taong anibersaryo ng foundation. Simula nang ito ay matatag mismo ang si Villar Foundation Managing Director at dating Congresswoman Cynthia Villar, ang personal na nag-abot ng livelihood assistance packages sa 7 OFW sa isang simpleng salusalo. Kabilang naman sa 7 OFW sa tumanggap ng livelihood package sina Simeon Cerezo, Shalimar Cruz, Romilio Daguplo, Joanna Lynn Pascua, Joselito Stro, Jovita Talyada, at Jose Gerardo Vasquez. Ating sa kanila ay pawang OFW sa nabigo mula sa Middle East, samantalang si Talyada naman ay mula sa Singapore. Matatandaan na ang programang Sagip OFW ng Villar Foundation ay noon pa may nagkakaloob na iba't ibang tulong at suporta sa mga OFWs at kabilang na nga sa programang ito ay repatriation, medical, livelihood, skills up training, scholarship at iba pa. At sa darating na Nobyembre muli isa sa katuparan ng foundation ang OFW at Family Summit sa pakipagtulungan ng Go Negosyo na kung saan muli ito magbibigay ng livelihood at oportunidad sa pagnenegosyo sa mga OFW at pamilya nito na dadalo. Brenda Manalo para sa Alternatibong Radyo, DZAR, Sunshine Radio, kapartner mo sa balita at serbisyo.
Samantala, dating Pangulong Erap Estrada nagpahayag na walang kwenta ang National Artist Award na igagawad kay Dolphy. Ayon kay Erap, dapat nung nabubuhay pa si Dolphy ay ipinagkaloob na ito sa kanya. Sinabi pa ni Erap na karapat-dapat naman si Dolphy na makuha ang naturang award dahil na rin sa tagal niya sa industriya ng pelikula at telebisyon at sa laki na rin ng kanyang naging kontribusyon dito. At yan ang mga balita sa oras na ito. Mula dito sa News and Information Center ng Sunshine Radio, President Katarong kapartner mo sa balita at serbisyo.
DZAR Balita.
Ang mga balitang ito ay hatid sa inyo ng Kasangga Party List. Kasangga mo sa negosyo at serbisyo.
Announcement, hiring of electronic engineer. Requirements are graduate of Bachelor's College Degree in Electronics or BSECE, experience in repair or electronic equipment, must know how to read and interpret electrical diagrams and schematic diagrams, familiar with electronic test equipment and data communication, RS-232, RS-485, IP or Internet Protocol, open or fresh graduates, not more than 30 years old. You can bring your resume at ACQ Tower, Santa Rita Street, Guadalupe Nuevo, Makati City, from Monday through Fridays between 9 a.m. to 6 p.m.
I'm just gonna run right through the rain. Calling all amateur singing champion in Visayas, Filipino, 18 years old and above, eligible to travel. Join the KWC Philippines Battle of the Champions and be the male and female Philippine representative to the Karaoke World Championship in Finland this November. Win other exciting prizes. Auditions and trials will happen in Metro Manila on August 21 to 25 only. Register now. Log on to www.kwcphilippines.com for contest details. KWC Philippine Championship is co-presented by Wow Videoke and KWC Philippines. Sponsored by Sennheiser, My Talent, JRS Express, Media Partners, Sunshine Radio, Panay News, and People's Journal.
Sunshine Media Network International.
Brace yourself.
The fastest growing Filipino multimedia network reaching the whole world. Usaping Business.
Muli nating balikan ang ating mga kapartners sa negosyo. Business Agenda sa Sunshine Radio.
Oy, time na pala. Nakain po ako ng tsokolate. Chocolate. Villa del Conte chocolate. Ang sarap pala. Sarap pala talaga. Vince, ikaw ba kinakain mo rin ito?
Ay nako, 60 pounds I gained in the past year because of chocolates. Oh.
Akala ko ubod ng tigas, yung pala malinamnam. Mabuti na lang at meron dito sa Pilipinas. Pag natikman nyo to, hanap-hanapin ninyo. Okay, may tanong dito mula kay Evelyn Tesoro ng Muntinlupa. Alin sa mga produkto ninyo ang pinakamabili?
Yung the number one talaga ho is really the coffee. Kasi
coffee?
Kasi usually
alin dito?
Yung black wrapper ho, sir.
Black wrapper?
Oo. Really good. Kasi normally it's very hard to make coffee kasi diba when you start swallowing it, parang very grainy siya when it goes down But we were able to perfect it. It comes down very, very smooth. Parang mousse siya. But bestseller siya talaga in coffee.
I see, black coffee. Okay, nasagot na yung tanong, ano? Pero pinag-uusapan natin ngayon, tuloy natin ang state of chocolate sa Pilipinas. Anong pakiramdam mo sa market ng chocolate sa Pilipinas? Hindi pa ito na exhaust?
You know,
malaki pa?
No, you know what?
Lumiliit ba?
Correct. No, you know what? There's so much opportunity sa totoo lang. And really, competition is very, very good for the industry. Pero sa totoo lang, there are just enough chocolate lovers, not only in the Philippines, around the world.
Despite the fact na marami nang nagtitimpi sa pagkain ng matatamis dahil marami na ngayon ang mayroong diabetes.
Oh, correct. Well, what's interesting is that the diabetics are always asking, can you make me a sugar-free, no? So, I mean, everybody's trying to make the right sugar-free, no? Pero the only answer we have for the diabetics right now is really get a darker chocolate that may be bitter yung taste. If kung talagang kailangan nyo yung fix for your chocolate fix needs, no? Pero right now, really everybody in the industry is still trying to perfect that sugar-free na chocolate.
Alam mo sugar naman kailangan naman ng katawan yan eh.
Correct.
Palagay ko wag lang sobra.
Correct.
Pero natikman ko tong isa, ano bang tawag dito sa stick chocolate na to?
Yan yung that you tried strawberry flavor ho siya.
Strawberry flavor. Hindi naman masyadong matamis ha. Tama-tama lang. Ang palagay ko ang masama talaga sa katawan, yung sobrang tamis. No? Sobrang tamis. Kaya nga nasasabi ko tuloy yung paborito ko kasi uminom ng kape with donut, no? Meron diyang isang donut, di ko nasasabihin kung ano pangalan. Talagang paborito ko every time kumakain ako. May reklamo lang ako. Ang tatamis naman ng kanilang produkto.
Yeah.
So sinadjust ko rin sa counter, ewan ko kung makakarating. Tabangan naman ninyo yung ano. Kasi baka wag niyo akong hintayin maggawa ng sarili kong donut at gagawa ako ng matabang na donut.
Correct.
Para kasi yun namang tao hindi umiwas. Pero masarap, no? Tulad ng chocolate, masarap din ang donut, no? Now, itong chocolate na to, hindi nga masyadong matamis, ano? Tamang-tama lang. Palagay ko na-educate na yung gumagawa nito sa pangangailangan ng ating health.
Correct. I mean, normally kasi before, very, very heavy tayo sa regular milk chocolate lang. And as time grew by, no, people are realizing, wow, we have to start getting involved with dark chocolate and don't make it too sweet. Kasi kung sobrang sweet, di ba minsan after one piece, hindi mo na kaya.
Wala,
sobrang
nakakasunok eh. No?
Oo
So, ikaw naman, matagal ka nang kumakain siguro ng chocolate, lalo na nung mula bata, lalo na ngayong ikaw, ang negosyo mo yung chocolate. Kumusta ang sugar count mo?
Sugar count ko, everything's okay. Actually,
okay,
normal nga lahat. Nagba-blood test ako every 3 months. Normal lahat. Kailangan, tumataba lang ako.
Yun ang kailangan ko. Okay.
No, you're very healthy. No.
Okay, ngayon, chocolate. Okay, meron pa? Okay, how much po ang range ng prices ng mga chocolates ninyo from Clint Reyes, Diliman, Quezon City?
Alam mo, Clint, sa regular prices namin sa mga store level, it's anywhere between 145 and 5,500 depending kung anong kailangan nyo. Whether it's just personal consumption, you want to give something customized para sa bosses or to VVIPs. And of course, that what we were talking about earlier, kung i-customize namin for any and all events, it's completely your budget, not ours.
Okay. To give them a clearer idea, itong ganitong box na to, magkano magkakahalaga to? Yung box, pwede mo namang sabihin.
Correct. No, we sell that sa store. It's 250 grams. It's anywhere between 22 and 25 pieces of chocolate. 780 pesos o siya.
Wow, 22 to 700 pesos. Pero with this quality, bibilin ko na to.
Actually, good value. If you actually look at it, yung pricing, yung medium size namin, very good value.
Yung mga chocolate bars, 100 plus eh.
Yeah,
Diba?
usually mga bars, mga 100 grams, 125 grams, mga 275 to 350 pesos.
So ito, 700 lang. Ang dami-dami, no? 32
Correct.
Bars. And you can taste all kinds of chocolates.
All the flavors. You can either get a standard generic mix or kayo pwede mag-build kung anong mga flavors gusto ninyo.
So dito matitikman mo na lahat yung Villa del Conte chocolate.
Correct.
Okay. Ano naman ang balak ng iyong company sa future tungkol sa marketing nito? Ano pang iba?
Well, I mean, the plans really now is to for now till the end of this year is really to strengthen the brand and to continue with the 4 stores and to concentrate right now on Christmas and corporate giveaways. Moving forward, I mean, we would like to look at the possibility of opening up more stores within Metro Manila, and there have been actually some inquiries franchising opportunities. So we've already earmarked and identified some places for franchising, but that's probably a year to a year and a half down the road.
You're looking forward to franchising.
The possibility, mga 1 year to 1 year and a half more. Kasi sa totoo lang, what we've learned is that you really don't want to look at franchising until at least 2 years na talagang established na kayo with the community and you have some numbers to back it up. Importante ho yun eh.
Okay, napansin ko, ang pangalan ng tsokolate Villa del Conte Chocolato Sublime.
Sublime, yes.
Medyo mahaba. Ano bang maikling pangalan nito? Pwede.
I mean, you can say VDC for Villa del Conte kasi the actual company name is Chocolato Sublime, and then Villa del Conte falls under Chocolato Sublime, which is the actual brand. Pero sometimes we say VDC, pero sa totoo lang, the best thing to do is just say Villa del Conte.
Villa del Conte Chocolato. Chocolate, pwede na, no?
Pwede na.
Basta merong definite name.
Yes.
Kasi for purposes of advertising, iba na yung matandaan agad. Okay, so Villa del Conte Chocolato Sublime. Wow. Although challenging yung mag-memorize ng pangalan.
It's a mouthful eh.
Villa del Conte Chocolato Sublime. Wow. Ano ba sa Tagalog yun?
It's Sublime Chocolate.
Sublime Chocolate. Padova, Italy. Doon sa Padova,
Italy.
Padova, Italy. Okay. So, we look forward to this kind of chocolate being manufactured here. How soon kaya?
When the people from Italy come in September, that's what they're going to look at. They're going to look at the other planters who actually grow the cacao here. They're going to look at certain mga ibang locations para where to perhaps establish yung facility dito, and magpo-proceed sila from there. I mean, they have to look at so many things.
Siguro isang factor dyan na napaka-importante yung availability ng enough quality cacao.
Correct.
Kasi kung wala, why pa sila pupunta dito?
Correct. Or kung hindi, kung andito talaga kung mag-establish tayo ng factory dito, it's just a question of talking to mga farmers and really telling them, hey, this is now what you need to concentrate in. No?
Yeah, so siguro unang step magturo sila kung paano pagtanim ng kakao. Kung meron silang technology.
That's a possibility also kasi marunong naman tayo magtanim ng kakao. Kaya lang, you're right. Are there certain, you're right, the handling process, the picking process, baka there might be certain things na kailangan natin i-adapt dito sa Pilipinas.
Saan ba sila bumibili ng kakao?
Yung sa Italy? Sa Ivory Coast.
Yung technology doon na kung yung may special quality dapat makuha.
Correct.
Kasi kung may transfer natin dito, wala tayong problema.
Correct.
And it will take siguro 1 or 2 years bago yan
Probably 1 to 2 to 3 years safe, no, para talagang to get things going.
Kasi dapat lang matiyak natin kung yung quality natin. Kung talagang definitely hindi pwede yung quality natin, that's what we should do.
Very true.
So we're looking forward, we're looking at about 4 years, no?
On the outside 4 years, pero sa totoo lang, I mean, pag committed talaga, because if the money is there and you're committed.
How much investment kaya ang madadala dito ng kumpanya pagka nagtayo ng planta?
I would be guessing, pero kung mag-establish ka ng plant dito at mag-set up ka lang ng just one line, it could be anywhere between 3 to 5 million euros. That's just a safe guesstimate, no?
Well, that is good enough. Sa one line lang yan.
One line, because most companies have 3 lines.
So, isa pa ang titingnan siyempre ang ating business environment. No? So, ano ba ang mga patakaran sa ating bansa na kaakit-akit sa kanila? Sa tingin mo, anong tingin mo sa ating business environment?
I mean,
as a businessman, honestly.
I mean, I've had no problems. I was born and raised here. As far as the business environment goes, I'm perfectly fine with it. I think, siguro, I don't know if I'm the right person to ask kasi dito ko lumaki, dito ko pinananak. So I know how it works and what we have to do, who we have to talk to.
You can survive here.
I can survive here. I think ang importante dito is that kung pupunta sila dito, mag-establish sila dito, I'd like to think that I can be of help because I know how things work sa country natin, who to talk to, and really it's very, very doable. But I think you need to have somebody dito in-house sa Pilipinas who will do things right and correctly. Yan lang, I think that's all investors are really looking for, because our labor force is very good and very strong. Our loyalty is very, very good if you take care of our Filipino people, and the friendliness is second to none. I'm sorry, we are just the Filipino people, our community is we're just wonderful people.
Well, the people. How about the laws?
Well, you know what?
BIR taxes.
I mean, people always complain about, alam mo, kasi di ba people always complain about our laws and taxes. There's taxes and all that. But you know what? I think at the end of the day, what I'm hoping for is that if a foreign investor wants to come in and magbibigay sila ng jobs for our people and invest in our country, I'm hoping that they'll just do right by everybody. I mean, that's all we can do sa totoo lang is hope that they do right by everybody.
Ang new investors naman pwede nang mabigyan ng investment incentives.
Correct.
Sa BOI.
Yeah. Well, I mean, tax incentives or tax breaks. Of course, may mga minimums as far as anong investment mo. Pero if we do that, I mean, who will not want to do business with us? Absolutely.
Kung papasok ka dito, magtatayo ng factory at gagamitin mo yung locally produced materials, magandang incentive yun. At siguro isang justification para ma-qualify sa BOI incentives.
Correct.
And those incentives are very attractive.
That's very, very true, and that's what we need para talagang the investors come back. We need that. We
need more investments kasi Pilipino, tanggapin natin, kulang tayo ng puhunan.
Totoo.
Kung maaari nga lamang tayo ng lahat, no? Pero we cannot. The way it's going. Now, meron tayo ditong text ulit mula kay Jessica Dizon ng Manila. Sa mga special events at kailangan ko ng giveaways at nais ko i-customize, gaano ko katagal makukuha ang order ko?
Jessica, kasi usually para sa customization, it takes anywhere between 17 and 25 days. Kasi in customization, you work with the graphic artist, so you have to go back and forth.
May creative aspect yun.
Correct. Pero if you're talking about for corporate or Christmas, sa totoo lang, I would like to start discussing no later than maybe mid-September. Kasi alam mo naman, once the orders come in for Christmas, nako, non-stop na yon. But for regular customization, 17 to 25 days is more than enough.
So, yung mga naghahanda, siguro, mabuti pa, bigyan nyo ng sambuan.
Safe po yan. Very safe po yan.
Kasi marami tayo para mahandang mabuti. Okay, yan ang magandang tanong ni Jessica Dizon. Kasi kung talagang, ito, kasi nakita ko, no, sa mga kasal, meron silang binibigay na ganito.
Correct.
Sa mga bahay din, karaniwan, merong bowl na ganon sa lamesa at nakaupo kayo dyan, nagkukwentuhan, meron chocolate, candy.
Parang pika-pika, pero hindi siya peanuts, yung chocolate siya.
So kung nagkakape, ang sarap kumain siguro ng chocolate kung nagkakape. No?
Absolutely.
So, maganda. Kaya lang, siyempre, mamili tayo ng chocolate, no?
Correct.
At sa lasa kong to, palagi ko, pipiliin ko na to. Kaya lang, baka mamaya, hindi ko makita kung saan ito. Pupunta pa ako sa sa Shangri-La Mall, no?
Well, hindi naman, I mean, alam mo, tawagan nyo lang kami. I'll take care of you.
Wow.
Just give me a call.
Yeah. So, libre na yung chocolate natin, ano? So, kaya lang, siyempre, kung kayo'y magre-regalo, din lamang, no? Siyempre, pipili kayo ng tamang panregalo na matutuwa yun, masisiyahan yung tatanggap.
Correct.
At sa tingin ko, yung chocolate ay isa na dito. Ilan ng flavor nito? Ano ng mga flavor nito?
Right now we have mga 23 flavors.
23 flavors. Wow. So dito nakalagay lahat ng flavors.
Correct.
Okay. Isa lang ito sa mga sample. Ito ang mga pangkaraniwang package nyo.
Correct.
Sa tindahan.
Yes.
Na nagkakahalaga ng more or less 700 pesos.
Yan, about 780 ho yan. Yes,
780.
for the medium size.
Okay. Yun palang gustong magnegosyo naman. Baka naman merong gustong magnegosyo. Pwede ba?
Well, I mean,
mag-dealer o mag-ahente sa inyo?
Well, usually, kasi what ends up happening para sa amin is may mga tao that, they want to do freelancing, di ba?
Yes.
Kasi may commission basis siya, no? So, for example, may mga naghanap kayo ng mga corporate or Christmas giveaway corporations, no? So meron kayong kilalang, or contacts, and you introduce us. Pag na-close namin yung deal, of course, the commission goes to the persons nag-i-introduce. So, meron kami mga tao that does this for us because parang home-based business nila yon. They don't have to get a regular salary. So, very happy naman sila kasi you're just nag-negotiate lang naman kayo kung ano yung percentage, di ba? Yun lang mo yun eh.
So, sa mga nakikinig sa amin na gustong kumita on the side, no? Walang mawawala kung tumawag kayo sa kanilang band manager, hindi na dun sa presidente. Presidente, maraming ginagawang product development and customer development, no? Yung brand manager nyo, si Shay Mason, no? Siguro ang number niya ay ito. Ano ba ito?
621
6101 621-6101. At ang inyong email address sa kanya, shay@villadelconte.com. Tama ba yon?
Yes, correct.
Shay, SHEY @villadelconte.com.
Correct.
Ang inyo namang website, www, as usual, .villadelconte.com. Halos pareho, no?
Halos pareho.
Yun lang isa ay merong @. Okay. So, ayan po. Kung gusto nyong mag-research tungkol sa Siocolato, sa Villa del Conte, Siocolato Sublime, yan po ang inyong bubuksan ng kanilang website, www.villadelcontesiocolato.com. Hanapin si Shay Y. Mason, o kung ginaganahan kayo, nasa mood ang presidente, si Vince G. Aldanese. Okay. At Vince, siguro malapit na tayo magtapos. Ay ano ang mensahe mo sa ating mga kababayan tungkol sa iyong produkto at sa iyong negosyo na Villa del Conte Siocolato Sublime? Wow.
I mean, kung may chance kayo, we'd be very happy if you would pass by sa mga outlets namin, yung 4 stores namin.
Saan ito?
Sa Greenbelt 5, second floor, sa Resorts World Manila Hotel and Casino, sa ground floor ho. Sa Trinoma sa 3rd floor, and of course sa Shangri-La Mall. Shangri-La Mall sa 3rd floor siya, no?
Floor.
Correct. And kung pwede namin i-assist kayo sa mga corporate or your Christmas giveaways or your weddings or the 18th birthday of your daughter or baptisms, kung kailangan nyo ng customization or just regular packaging namin, we do it for you sa price ninyo, budget ninyo. We customize everything, and we would like for you to be a part of our family.
Yeah, kung may magpapakasal, may magpapabinyag, may mag-anniversary, merong party, no, merong homecoming, merong despedida party, at lahat na lang parties, no?
Lahat.
Lalo na sa magpapasko, umorder na agad.
Correct.
At baka kayong maubusan. Kompleto ba yung Marami ba kayong supplies ngayon?
Marami ho, sir. And before Christmas, meron pa isang shipment.
Walang problema sa Bureau of Customs Tax, no?
Wala naman ho, sir.
Okay.
Everything is good.
Okay. So, yan lang po. At siguro, napaka swerte rin ng Pilipinas sapagkat merong isang high quality Italian chocolate na narito sa atin na may maganda pang prospect na magtayo po ng factory sa Pilipinas at magbigay po ng trabaho sa ating mga kababayan ang kanilang investment. Okay, maraming salamat Vince G. Aldanese.
Thank you, maraming salamat.
President ng Villa del Conte Siocolato Sublime.
Thank you so much.
At kay Shay Y. Mason, good morning. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat sa pakikinig sa another segment ng Business Agenda sa Sunshine Radio. Hanggang sa muli po. Good day. God bless all of you.
Usaping Business.
Sumainyo ang Business Agenda sa Sunshine Radio. Muling makinig sa mga araw ng Lunes, Miyerkules at Biyernes mula alas 10 hanggang alas 11 ng umaga. Dito lamang sa Sunshine Radio, kapartner mo sa balita at serbisyo.
Kalayaan at katotohanan sa Sunshine Radio.
Ang Sunshine Radio ay sabay rin sumasaimpapawid sa DZAR 1026 kHz Metro Manila.